Hello and happy holidays, and welcome to Anxiety Simplified Podcast, now ranked in the top 20 on FeedSpot for anxiety relief and psychological podcasts. So thank you, listeners. I am your host, Joanne Williams, a 30-year licensed mental health professional that we combine science and psychology to share practical tools to reduce anxiety in every podcast and for alternative ways to build calm, clarity, and confidence. So, in today's show, we're going to explore a surprisingly common topic: gift giving anxiety. If you've ever felt nervous, overthought your gift choice, or brought multiple options or gifts because you weren't sure which one was right or worried your gift won't be appreciated, you're not alone. Gift giving can activate old fears, fear of judgment, fear of not being enough, or that people pleasing part that wants everything to be perfect. So today I'm going to explore this and break it down simply and gently and we'll explore why this anxiety shows up, how to turn gift giving into something meaningful, connected, and even to have more joy. So, where did gift giving anxiety come from? I'm going to start with my own personal discovery that I really made that I decided to do this extra podcast. I noticed myself buying several gifts for this one special person because I didn't know which one to choose, which one was going to feel better. But I could feel that flutter inside. Will they like it? What if this one feels too small? What if the other one looks more thoughtful? What if it doesn't land the way I hope? And in that moment, I realized something really important. This wasn't about the gift, it was about wanting to be seen and please somebody, wanting to avoid criticism or disappointment. It was about wanting to be appreciated for my thoughtfulness. As I really looked at this, gift giving anxiety often comes from fear of judgment from others. Well, they think I'm cheap. Well, they think I didn't put enough thought into this. Or old people pleasing patterns. What part of you that wants somebody to be really happy with you, that longing for approval, that stayed that started way before this holiday season? Maybe even fear of shame. You don't have enough money to spend on this. The fear that the moment when somebody opens a gift and reacts with confusion, oh, what's this? Why would you buy this for me? Almost like a rejection. These worries aren't silly. They're emotional echoes from childhood memories where appreciation wasn't consistent or feedback felt harsh. And that's why the butterflies show up at the office gift exchange, or why buying a gift for a partner or adult child can feel like it's incredibly high stakes. Oh, will they love it? What's behind the people pleaser part? When we give a gift, it can feel like we're putting a little bit of our heart out to be evaluated. So let's normalize this. Gift giving often reacts inner child wanting to be praised, high achievers wanting to get it right, the people pleasers who want everybody to be happy and avoid conflict. And this year, I noticed that small voice inside saying, I just want to make them to really like it. But when we slow down, breathe for an eight, 4 counts in your nose, 8 counts out your mouth for 1 minute, 5 rounds. And look at the truth. It'll get you out of that worry loop, that old thinking, and get you back into the reality. The real desire underneath isn't about perfection, it's about connection. You want somebody to feel you care. You want the moment to feel good, warm, and appreciated. You want to give from your heart. That's human and that's beautiful. And so don't let these fear moments, so let's call them, hijack that and turn it into pressure. So let's shift the pressure back into the present. How to lessen gift giving anxiety? Here are going to be some practical ways that truly work. These are emotional regulation strategies disguised as holiday tips. Show up with enthusiasm. People can feel your genuine joy, excitement. If you give like a child, giving a homemade ornament, looking for that excited, warm, open, it shifts the energy instantly. Don't be afraid of that disappointment. If their reaction doesn't measure up to your expectation, get out of your head about that. Know that again, go to that kid feeling and go to your heart. That's what this is about, is go to your heart. Sorry, I had cough breaks there. It becomes almost impossible for someone to criticize a gift that was given with such true warmth. I know you're being vulnerable here, but still just do it from your heart because that's what this is all about. It's giving with the intention, not perfection. And before you go to the event, maybe you take 30 seconds and place your hand on your heart with the intention, I'm giving this with love. I'm giving this with love. I hope it brings joy. That intention is the gift. That intention is that energy you're putting into that gift. People don't remember the object, they remember how they felt with you. Visualizations can go a long ways. Your nervous system believes what you picture. Imagine them smiling, smiling, appreciating you, feeling your presence and thoughtfulness. This is not fantasy, it's rehearsal. Mental rehearsal makes things feel differently because your body gets into your heart and your gut. Once you've given the gift, let go. This part is really important. Once you made the decision, it's no longer about you, it's about them receiving it. They get to have their experience. You did your part. If you've given from your heart with that intention, that is enough. If you can't let go, then you may need some help from a professional. And that is what I do as a licensed mental health professional. I do specialize in anxiety reduction and confidence building in every sessions from my 30 years as a licensed mental health professional. I actually specialize also in PTSD recovery and non-traditional anxiety treatments, kind of like what we're talking about right now. How can I look at this differently? How can I change my mindset? But I also, another specialty I have is guiding clients through the ADA process to use their own dog as a psychiatric service dog if they reduce their anxiety, to be able to fly with them, be in no pet housing with no fees and restrictions. You can go to servicedogpro.com for a 30-second pre-qualification guide. I'm also the author of Super Dog Helps Boys Fear, a book written to help families talk about emotions. You can find it on Amazon or on the website. It's really a sweet story that includes tools for parents about how to speak to a shy, withdrawn boy. It gives parents easy prompts to help them open up with conversations about big feelings in a safe way. It's a fun, gentle way to build confidence and connection in conversations together. You can go to Service Dog Pro to find out more or on Amazon. Superdog Helps Boys Fears. So I want you to remind yourself your worth is not inside that gift box or bag. The gift is an expression of you. You're caring. It's not a measure of you or your worth. If you give with warmth, sincerity, and care, that is the true present. Gift giving anxiety is normal. We're human. And it's usually about an echo of an old fear of not being enough. But here's the truth. When you give with intention, connection, and a little enthusiasm, you can transform the entire experience for yourself and the person receiving. That's what's important. So thank you for being with me today. Happy holidays, and may your gifts, big or small, be received with warmth. that was the intention that you gave them with. So thank you for listening to Anxiety Simplified, Joanne Williams, and for making us number 14 for anxiety relief and number 20 podcast for psychology. So if this was helpful, please share it with somebody you think it might benefit. And don't forget to subscribe for more tools and episodes and strategies to simplify your journey to peace and awareness. I do have a YouTube channel, Anxiety Simplified Podcast. And for Service Dog information, you can go to servicedogpro.com to find out more. But this is never a means of replacement for therapy or any kind of medical attention. If you need it, that's why I'm here. Reach out to take care of yourself. And because ultimately, what I want for you is to live your life exquisitely alive. Okay? Bye for now.